Hi everyone, this is Hiba from My Little Journal, and today I'm going to be working in my Me, Myself, and I project. If you're not familiar with this project, I do have a playlist, and I will link it up at the eye for you. Right now, I'm going to be working on prompt number 16, and prompt number 16 was, what is your favorite thing to do? And my favorite thing to do right now is crafting. So I just snapped a photo of myself and I stuck down my large photo. I purposely sized my photo this way so I have the bottom portion to journal. I grabbed a Feed Your Craft stamp set to stamp my happy place and totally obsessed. And now I'm using these vellum numbers from Studio Calico. I've mentioned this before. I have so many of these vellum numbers that I just want to use them. So I thought it looked cute, layered, and they were big enough. My photo was big enough, so I go for it. I'm gonna start by stapling them together, and then I'm gonna use my vellum tape to tape it on my photo. I actually end up leaving it as is, and I don't add anything. But later on, I find the perfect little embellishment, so I come back to this photo and add that. Sometimes you don't need all the things to create a beautiful layout. So for prompt number 17, it was documenting your favorite color. If you've been following me for a while, you know my favorite color is yellow. All the shades of yellow, especially mustard yellow. Ugh, I love that color. Anyways, what I envisioned was layers. So I started with this beautiful pattern paper. It has like the gray and the mustard yellow, and I'm going to use my alpha stamps to stamp yellow. I just ended up using my Tucker alphas from Studio Calico. And why I decided to go with these alphas is because I can fill them out. So there's an outline and an inline. So I'm going to fill them out with some beautiful saffron yellow. And then I'm going to start sticking things down. Now, like I said earlier, I envisioned layers with my photo. So to do that, I decide I'm going to add a tag. The tag will help the layering. And I'll have space to journal because the pattern paper is really dark. Whatever I end up journaling is not going to show up on that pattern. So I thought, the best way to do it is to grab a tag. I'm going to be using Studio Calico's Color Theory tags. They are a favorite. I'm going to end up grabbing a beautiful yellow one, again, to bring in more of the yellow. And I'm going to use it to add my journaling. By the way, I've said this before, I love tags. You guys know I love tags. But this little color theory kit from Studio Calico has all the colors, and the tags have this marble look. So they're so beautiful, you guys. So if you're interested or you want more tags in your life, definitely check out that kit. I will link it in the description box. Anyways, to add more to my layering, I end up grabbing this little label sticker and adding that on my photo and tag. I will change my mind later, but right now I found this beautiful embellishment from Feed Your Craft. So I go back to prompt number 16, add that, it fit in perfectly, and then go back to prompt number 17. So this is my little situation here. I really want to stamp Love This. It's my favorite. That's what the stamp had on there. But it doesn't fit on my tag between my tag and photo. So I had to remove my photo and remove my label. It got torn while I was trying to remove it. It's okay. I will cover that up again. I'll just grab another label and cover up my little boo-boo. But I was able to stamp Love This, stick down my photo again, and then I'm going to just stamp a few little things here and there. I think I end up stamping some arrows around my photo on the side and on my tag. Then I can go back, grab a black label and add it again to add more layering to my photo and tag. I'm going to finish up prompt number 17 by going through my puffy stickers and filling out my label with a blue puffy sticker. It just breaks down all the yellow on this spread. and then we can move on to prompt number 18. Prompt number 18 was your favorite music. This is always so hard for me to choose just a few of my favorites, but I was able to just choose 6 for now. And I'm going to be using Feed Your Crafts playlist. I think that's what it's called, stamp set or music stamp set. Anyways, as always, I will be linking everything down in the description box for you. I purposely sized my photos to fit into these boxes. I've been asked before how I size my photos to fit in these boxes. I just use a ruler, I measure my stamp, and then I use pick frame to create my photos to fit into whatever I need them to fit into. It's really easy. I know a lot of people use Photoshop and things like that, but it's a very simple process and I do it all the time. Sometimes I don't size it, to the dot, but that doesn't bother me. I would rather size a little bit bigger and trim them down like right now than size them smaller and then have to reprint, if that makes sense. So anyways, I end up trimming them down because I forgot that I wanted that little line on the bottom of my stamp to show through. So that's why I had to end up like resizing everything. I'm gonna go ahead and stick down my photos. I'm documenting 6 of my favorites, which is London Grammar, James Young, The Weeknd, the Afghan Wigs, Francis and the Machine, and the band Hole. If you are as old as I am, you know who Hole is. And it brings back a lot of memories as a teen. But anyways, I'm using that stamp set from Feed Your Craft to stamp the cassette right at the top of the corner. And I'm gonna stamp playlist and faves. I'll even grab an almond cream colored ink to fill out my cassette. Because the photos are so colorful and kind of all over the place, I don't want to use a very bright and colorful color for my cassette, so I end up just going with something neutral. I do want to add the prompt number, so I thought it would be cool to fill out the on repeat record stamp, and I wanted to cover the center because obviously I want to stamp my number. So I grabbed some washi tape, added it in the center, and forgot to remove it, you guys. So I literally stamp it on my spread. And you can see me being like, oh my gosh, I'm such a doofus head. I totally forgot to remove the washi, but you know what? I was like, it's okay. I'm going to stamp the number. I'll probably be able to cover it. So when I stamped 18, I was able to cover my boo-boo. But anyways, I remembered that I didn't stamp the number for prompt number 17. So I just ended up grabbing a label, a circle label, added that and stamped 17 on that. I'm going to finish up prompt number 18 by using these triangles. They have been in my stash forever. And I thought they looked like, repeat and rewind and forward and stuff like that. So I ended up adding them to the top and the bottom of my spread. I'm going to finish this up with stamping music right next to it and move on to prompt number 19. And by the way, I really, really like how that spread turned out. Very simple, really pretty, and it kind of, documented my favorite music. Okay, let's move on to prompt number 19. It is morning ritual. My morning ritual is my cup of coffee, going through social media, going through my email, replying to emails, and starting work. So what I decided to do was add my journaling in my coffee cup. So I took it actually to my typewriter, added my journaling in the coffee cup. I don't know if you can see that, but you'll see it in the photos at the end of the video. And I'm going to be using the Paper Person's Alpha stamps. I forgot the name of these alphas, but again, as I say all the time, I will be linking everything in the description box for you. The stamp morning, I'll grab a coffee stamp set from Studio Calico and stamp a little coffee cup with coffee beans and all that good stuff. And I really didn't want to add a lot because my photo's big and bold and beautiful, but I do end up, once I'm done recording, finding the perfect embellishment for this, and I will end up adding that to my photo, and you'll get to see that in the photos at the end of the video. Anyways, I'm going to finish up my spread by using Studio Calico's One for the Books stamp set to use the little circles and the numbers. This stamp has been perfect to add the prompt numbers on my spreads. I'm just really loving it. And then I call my layout done. Don't forget to use the hashtag me, myself, and I 2021 when you're sharing your own projects with me. I love seeing what you guys are creating. We'll be adding all the links for everything I used down in the description box for you. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.